Thank you all. Aren't they great? You know, the funny part about doing these things is that we get to come in as the guest conductors, and most of the work, it's the greatest thing in the world. I call it being like a musical grandparent. I get to come in and do all the fun stuff, and all the hard work's already done because you've already encouraged them to practice, you've already paid for the instruments, you've already paid for the lessons. The band directors from elementary school up through high school have already trained them to play in an ensemble and have made them experts on their instruments. And I get to come in and just wave my arms and tell funny stories and basically get to entertain for a day. And so I really do feel like a musical grandparent when I get to do these things. So it just really is a pleasure. I'm so honored to be here. You know, as Matt alluded to, I am an Anne Arundel County native. I graduated from the old Brooklyn Park High School in 1985. Whoa. And 26 years ago, I was a member of this band. And so it's just really such a great pleasure to be able to come back here to really where I got my musical start was right here working with some of these same band directors that are still working in the county. Sorry, guys. Don't want to point that out. And you get to come back here and work with these fine musicians. Like Andy, I have several people that I want to thank. Most of all, I want to thank a good friend, Matt Heist at Broadneck, for keeping me straight this weekend. Where we live in Cape St. Clair, I can wake up sometimes on Saturday mornings and I hear the love. And I hear the drum line out there. I'm thinking, wow, aren't there like child work laws against this stuff? Matt does a fantastic job with his program there. And I oftentimes I'm walking out of the building, out of the house, and I see the Cape St. Clair elementary kids carrying their instruments, and but that's a lot of work when you're in 5th grade. It's a lot of dedication to carry that down those long sidewalks back and forth into home. So I also want to thank Bill Thayer for being a great host. He goes above and beyond the call of duty to make sure that these things are here and that all of our equipment is here and that we're all right where we're supposed to be. And I especially want to thank Debbie Derrickson and Amy Kahn. You guys may not realize this, but you guys have about the finest administrative team in the music office anywhere in the state of Maryland. I've had the pleasure of working with both Debbie and Amy on so many occasions, and with Amy on the State Music Association board, and they're just really doing a first-class job. You guys should be really grateful that you have folks like that here advocating for your children. I want to thank band directors for loaning me your children this week. You guys have done a great job of preparing them and getting them to this point. And I want to thank most of all you, the families, that have made sure that they have the things that they need to do this. The long hours that they put in. We know that those Saturday mornings for you high school folks driving them out of bed to get up to those marching band competitions, and those early rehearsals and the late rehearsals that we put them through. We couldn't do that without you. So we're going to move on now to Hunyadi Indulo, which is a Hungarian march. I always feel like we should play a march on these things, but I think also that the students oftentimes only get exposed to the American style marches. So I went out and tried to find something that had a little bit of a different flavor to it. So this is Hunyadi Indulo. Yes, here, let's shut that off. I should have done that.
Hello. Okay. We would like to thank you for everything you've done for us this weekend. You made us awesome. The first rehearsal, I was sitting here and I really wasn't sure that we could get it together, but you've helped mold us, and we just want to thank you.
Really, Amanda's just saying that because she studies with my wife and she knows that she has to say nice things about me. So without any further ado, here is Hunyadi Indulo.